Hey, what's up, guys? We're back to another installment of Colony Survival. It's a newer game to the channel, but I really enjoy it. So I'm just gonna play this. If you guys haven't played this game before, it's a really fun game. It depends on what kind of a gamer you are, but for me, it's fun. Um, yeah. So I'm just gonna play through it, a full playthrough. Hopefully, I'll be able to get to 1,000 colonists. That's the goal. That's like everyone's goal in this game. So 1,000 colonists, and then I'll end the series. I don't know how many episodes it'll take, but hopefully this will be a regular thing on the channel. I'll do my best to make it a regular thing. So yeah, but this is gonna be solo. This is gonna be solo, which will be fun since I typically don't do solo things. So yeah, if you guys haven't played this game before, like I already said, it's pretty fun, but it's weird. It's weird to learn how to play it, especially with this new update. They added so much more content to it. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty good pickup for only. I think I got it for like 20 bucks. So yeah, this first episode is gonna be pretty boring. Just because it's a grind. First episode of just about everything is a grind in these types of games. So hopefully you guys will enjoy. But I also hope that the episodes will be more entertaining as they come out. So if you don't know about this game, I'll go ahead and just, give you the rundown of how it kind of works. So you are one person, you're kind of just one guy. It's almost like Minecraft in the beginning, but it's really cool because you can hire little colonists, and they'll, like, later on in the game, they will do all the grinding stuff for you. So I'll never have to smack trees or go mining and all that stuff, because once I do it once and I set up a colonist to do it, they'll do it for me as long as I keep them fed and guarded from the monsters that spawn at night. And it's kind of cool how they changed the zombies. Before it was just one type of zombie and it would just be a horde of them. But now they changed it to where there's like a leveling system with the zombies, so harder and more difficult zombies spawn depending on how many colonists you have living in your little colony. And I think that's really cool how they're putting that kind of time and thought into the game when it is. I think it's still just like an alpha game, or basically how every game is on Steam nowadays. So yeah, we'll get down this last tree, and I've cleared done a pretty big clearing here to start building. So I'll empty my hotbar here. One thing that I would like to see changed is the like moving everything out of your hotbar into your inventory here. It's kind of laggy sometimes, actually. I don't know if it's just like my particular download of the game or what, but yeah. Actually, no, I'll start building first. So, I don't really know what kind of building I want to do. All I know is that I don't know why, but lately I've liked doing circles in this game. Even though you really can't do circles, I like it. I don't know why. And I like that there's no box around wherever you're about to place down a block, but at the same time I don't like it because, for one, it keeps like your HUD and like all the stuff that's displayed on your screen at one time. it keeps it cleaner, but at the same time it makes it kind of difficult to place down blocks sometimes. One thing that's really cool about this game is that they update it every Friday. I think that they still update it every Friday, which is really cool. You know, that they're that dedicated to the game, you know, especially since it's been out for a while now. It's been out for a couple months now. And as far as I know, they're still updating it every Friday, which is really nice. You know, with bug fixes or update just straight up like new content to the game, it's really cool and it keeps the game fresh. And you know, it's hard to get bored of a game when they basically rework it every week. So again, if you haven't played this game before, and if you have a computer that's powerful enough to run it, then go ahead and pick it up. It's definitely fun, and you'll for sure get your money's out of it, your money worth out of it. I'll try and get likes on, because you guys seem to like when I play with him or Phil. I don't know where Phil's been, to be honest. He hasn't been talking to anybody, which is kind of disheartening, but it's okay. You know, that's just how life goes, I guess. Sorry that I'm sniffling so much, guys. I know that's probably getting annoying, but, you know, that time of the year, everyone's getting sick, and it's irritating, but not really much I can do about that. Oops. Okay, there we go. So we got the first layer down. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Because like, I was thinking about doing like this challenge where I make everybody in the colony, I make all the colonists live in a tower. So I can make this a huge tower that expands all the way up. And then like the entire colony supports itself based on what they're able to do inside of the tower. Which I thought would be kind of cool, but at the same time it might be kind of boring because then all that I have on the entire map is a tower. Like one little tower. And I didn't think that would really be all that interesting, especially because of how they introduced the new banner system. So like you can upgrade the banner and its safety range. So maybe I'll just do the tower as like the crafting tower. So like where all the raw goods get moved to be processed. I could do that, and then you know just like do like a wall to wall in the entire town around my entire little colony, which I thought would also be kind of cool. And then, you know, obviously I'm gonna have to build with like the basic boring materials to begin with, but hopefully pretty soon I'll be able to upgrade them. You know, like upgrade this wood to the gypsum or plaster block, which is a really cool looking block. You know, and put some, you know, add some flair and make my colony stand out, because this game was really popular when it first came out and everybody was doing let's plays on it. So I'm sure that I'm not the first one, the first YouTube channel that you've seen this game on, but you know, I hope to entertain you guys while you watch my video and maybe inspire you guys to get this game. Because if you do, then anybody, you know, let me know and I'll set up a server and all of us can play together on there. Ooh. See, like, once you break a block, then there's like the blue outline for a second, but then it's gone, and it's it's kind of weird. I've never played a game like this, and it's really cool to, I just got my computer about a year ago, and it's, really cool to see a game like this, because ever since I got my computer, like, yeah, it hasn't been that long, but, I've never seen a game like this, that works like this, and it's really cool. That still, to this day in 2017, people are coming up with new ways to make a game that's basically been done already. Like with the grinding and crafting and all that kind of crap with Minecraft and everything. I posted a video of me and Likes playing this game earlier this week, and I noticed that in the video description, YouTube tagged it as being Minecraft, and this is not Minecraft. This isn't like a modded Minecraft or anything like that. It's a completely separate game. It has nothing to do with Minecraft. So don't get confused on that. If you do see that. Ooh. Ooh. So my goal by the end of this episode is to have berry farmers and the first like 2 levels of this tower, so that they get a place to live and I got guards. Berry farmers are kind of game breaking, like early game. It's kind of funny actually, because it's kind of cool. You can hire colonists to um, take care of the wheat farms, and you can have them take care of berry farms. But you as the player, you can do the wheat farms yourself, but you cannot do a berry farm. Like, you cannot take care of a berry farm. You are not able to gather berries from the berry bushes, but you're obviously able to plant wheat and the seeds and gather the wheat. So that's why it's kind of game breaking to have the berries, because that's just like a constant source of food, rather than with the wheat you have to wait 2 in-game days for the wheat to fully grow and mature. So, and then you take to set up like farms or miners and stuff, you take your little crown tool, you left click, and then you select any of these things that you want. So I want a berry farmer, so I'm gonna go a 3 by 10, which I found that that's like the most optimal size for a berry farm. Like, it yields you the most food without taking up too much space. So then we're just gonna do another thing, or another little group of them over here. And in my opinion, at least, as far as like these types of games, like the build up and uh, little grinding games go, as far as they go, this game is really pretty, in my opinion. It's a really pretty game. Okay, interior. I don't really know where to put the staircase. I'm thinking along the curve here, just to keep it out of the way, but that would be really complicated. Well, not really complicated, but you guys know what I mean. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go from the side here. Another layer of the wood. I saw one guy playing this. I didn't like watch his whole Let's Play series, but he's the only one that I've seen get to 1,000 colonists without his whole colony like collapsing in the very same episode. And he did his entire thing like into a tree, into a giant tree that he just kept building and making. And it was really, really cool to see an entire like 1,000 population strong colony survive in a tree. I think I'm actually gonna wall that off. I think that would kind of look maybe it would look cool. I don't know. Oops. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I think that looks good. So now we're just gonna go around and do a rim of stone, because if we do all wood, it's just gonna be too much wood. Even though I'm gonna like upgrade it and change it all later on, it's still just gonna be too much. So we're gonna go ahead and do some wood and stone, and I kind of like that look, that like rustic kind of look like that. I think it looks good. And we'll do our interior mine. Oh, maybe that should be the goal for this episode, to have a miner. Have like 2 berry farmers and a miner. So I don't have to keep going down and mining and bore you guys and waste your time and waste my time. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. So we'll just dig. Oh, I found copper. Okay, we'll do it here. Ah, it looks like I dug down too deep. Yeah. Okay. Well, I have to fill that in. There we go. Okay. So basically, again, if you've never played this, you need to just have one ore deposit, and a miner will, if you hire a miner, they'll be able to mine that for the rest of their lives without it depleting at all. But if you, the player, mines it, you can only mine it once, which kind of sucks, but I understand why. Oops, don't need that yet. But I understand why they did that, because before this latest update, like, it was, honestly, it was really game breaking, and it kind of, it was game breaking basically. You could just stand here and set your mouse up so that it just clicked by itself forever, and you would get like thousands and thousands and thousands of units of whatever ore or stone you were standing on top of. So I kind of like that they changed it, but at the same time, it's just a little annoying, but it's whatever. And they also changed the depth that you find like resources at. Like before, all of your resources you could find at bedrock, but now it's in like pods. So like at the level that I'm at right now, we can find copper and tin, and then the next level down, I think you can find clay, gypsum, and iron. And then next level down, you can find gold and coal. And then the next level down, which I think is the last level, I think you can find lead and... what the heck? No. You can find lead and gunpowder, I believe. Hang on. You can find lead and the raw material that makes gunpowder, I think. Don't quote me on it, but I believe that's what you find at the last level. So yeah, it's kind of cool how they made those changes. But it's also just weird to adapt to it like that. Okay, so that's deep enough. I'll take some more wood. We'll cut that up into the planks. That should be good. And take this. This is one thing that you'd have to get used to as like a new player also, is that wherever you have colonists, you're probably going to want to have a crate, like right there, because they have to deposit whatever they're collecting. They have to deposit it into a crate, and all these crates, all those little crates, link up, and those link to your inventory here. So for example, if one of my miners mines like 100 stone, that 100 stone will automatically be placed into my inventory here, which I can then use to build stuff, or other colonists can use it to craft things and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of cool. Oops. So yeah. I don't know how long this Let's Play will last. Hopefully it'll be a while, just because I like this game and I think that you guys will like it too. But if you guys hate it, like if I get a bunch of comments saying like you guys hate it, then I'll just do it by myself. Like I won't record it or anything. But if you guys seem to like it, then I'll keep posting it, because and then we can even go past 1,000, which would be really cool. If we could even do that, like maybe even 2,000, that'd be sweet. But I also kind of want to challenge myself, because if you don't challenge yourself in this game, it's really really easy. Because like you can just dig a huge pit on at the bedrock level. You can just dig a huge pit and put like thousands of beds down there, and then just have all of your colonists like rise out of the ground from there, and all that. And it makes it a little bit more challenging if you actually like build a building and place their beds in there, and almost do like little houses. Oh my god. And this is why we need the colonist miner. So I don't have to keep on going down there to mine the stone and all that. Okay, where's my staircase? So now I'll go up here. I think I already have... Oh, I don't have any beds. Oh, that's okay. There we go. Okay, and I'll just place down a few beds real quick. And then I'll place this down. And I'll pick a guard, sling. Okay. Okay, so these are the colonists. Here's how they work. Okay, so they take up here in the top right corner. It tells you how much total food you have in your colony's inventory. Right now I only have 297. Then down here it'll tell you food use per day. So each colonist requires 5 food per day. So like no matter what job they do, no matter what, they're all gonna require 5 food per day. And they're all gonna need those boxes, these crates, next to wherever they're working. And we'll put down a torch for these guys. Okay. So yeah, and basically all the colonists require is the crate next to where they're working, a bed, and food. No, I don't want him to be working there. No. Where are you going? Oh, okay, good. So yeah, for right now we're just gonna have the 2 berry farmers because these guys will make quite a bit of food. They'll produce quite a bit of food for us. And the nice thing about them is that you don't have to wait 2 days to do it. So while they're doing that, actually I'll go ahead and set up a wheat farm by myself. See, and again, this is where the game is, in a way, it's kind of like Minecraft, where you have to do it. But what's nice about this game is that, in a little bit, I won't have to do this ever again, because I can just hire a little colonist and he'll do it for me. Oh my god. Come on. There we go. And to be honest, this game, it kind of gives you a headache after playing it for a while, just because of how, like, poppy the colors are and the depth of field and everything. It's definitely a unique game in its visuals and the 3D texturing that it has. I forget what they call that. See, so our berry farmers have already produced food. Not a lot, but still, it's food. They've already produced 21 berries, which now all of the colonists can use and eat it. So yeah, in this little let's play, I plan on not only reaching 1,000 colonists, which I've never done before, so I thought that would be really cool. But I also hope to teach you guys how to play the game, so that then, by the end of the let's play, or at any point during my playthrough, you can decide if you want to buy the game. So then, when if you do buy the game, you know how to play it. So we can go ahead and actually recruit 2 more colonists. There you go. Okay. So see, now because I only have 5 colonists, it's going to be the most basic type of zombie that spawns. And these sling guards will actually sling rocks at him once he gets in range, and he'll die. One second. Okay. So yeah, he'll die, but more zombies will spawn, obviously. So then, like once you have a lot of colonists, not only will it be a straight up horde of zombies every night, but it'll also be like higher leveled ones that do more damage and are a lot stronger. Like they have a lot more health. So yeah, I remember in one world that I had, I actually did like a gauntlet almost. So like I had the same sort of design. It was a smaller circle, but I had a circle and the only way up it was through one staircase, but then I had like a track going all the way around the border of the circle, and it was almost like a coil, like a spiral. And then the staircase to get up to the next level where my colonists were sleeping was in the middle of the circle. So, and I had guards surrounding the entire spiral. So, obviously no zombie got through. It was kind of cool. It was so efficient. It was really cool to see like streams of zombies running in and just getting, stopped like almost as soon as they come up the stairs. And there was a lot of zombies, and they were all like higher leveled ones too, because at that point I had like 300 colonists. So yeah, this game is really fun and really interesting, and it can take a long time to get bored of it. I've been playing it ever since it came out. I bought it like the week it came out, and that was like 2 or 3 months ago, and I'm still not bored of it. It's still really, really fun. Little tip, when you got the berry farmers, go ahead and fill in the gaps in between their berries, because then that'll double the berry bushes that they can pick from. Um, but they can still walk around all through here, so why not? Um, oh, I didn't even tell you guys what this does. So this is the banner, and this like is the official start of your colony. So zombies will not spawn until you place this down. And you also won't be like going through food until you place this down, and you have colonists. So basically, like your game won't even start. You can build up an entire city before you even hire a colonist. Like you'll have to do all the mining and grinding yourself, but you can do it, and you just you just don't place down the banner. So you can take as much time as you need to set up your building or your town or whatever you're doing. You can take as much time as you need to set that up, uh, and then you can just place that down, and then you can officially start the game, which I really like that they gave you that option. Uh, so that you're not rushing around. This game is very relaxing and just fun to play, and I think a big part of that is because of how they implemented the banner system. Okay, so now it's daytime, the official start of day, and my little colonists will come out and they'll get to work. The guards, I hired nighttime guards, so they will guard all night, and then uh, there's a little overlap, so they will guard for a little bit of the daytime just to pick off any straggling zombies that haven't died yet. Um, and then they will go to bed and sleep during the day, and then the last little bit of daytime, like the last like 3 minutes of like in real life time, lasts like 3 minutes, they'll come up and they'll get ready, and so it gives them enough time to go to their post wherever you have them set up. So this little guy is mining all the stone for us now. See, so he just deposited 11 stone, which is really nice. Considering I didn't have to do anything. I just gotta go down there and place his little work zone, and he'll do it for me. So this is stage 2 of the wheat. It takes 2 in-game days for it to fully mature, and then I'll be able to harvest the wheat. But then I'll have to hire another colonist to process the wheat for me. He processes it into flour, and then I have to hire another colonist, and he will process the flour, and he will make bread, which makes the wheat go from adding zero point 0.3 units of food to adding 3 units of food. So, yeah, the bakers are basically essential to this game. Okay, enough with the quality content. I know you guys adore me just punching the crap out of trees, but, all good things must come to an end. Let's see. Why am I missing an axe? Okay, whatever. Hmm. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and actually place down another miner. Might as well. There we go. Now we'll be producing stone twice as fast. Should be seeing him. There he is. I really, really like how they color code their shirts. So if you notice, each colonist has different colored shirts. So miners wear black, berry farmers wear like this bright red, bright reddish pink. Wheat farmers wear like a wheat colored shirt, almost like a yellowish kind of color. Guards looks like they wear like gray. Flax farmers, so like linen, like cloth farmers, they wear purple, like bright purple, which is kind of cool because the flax flower is purple. So it's kind of neat how they put that kind of detail into the game, enough to color code the shirts that each little colonist wears. They look so cute. So yeah. hopefully I'll be able to figure out how the multiplayer servers works. So then we can do like a little contest, you know, between me and likes, whose colony does the best on the same server. Because that one episode that we had posted earlier this week, it's like the server corrupted or something. So like now everything that was placed down, it's still there, but it's not showing as like mine. It's just there, which I don't really know what to make of that, but I probably logged off from the server because I hosted the server, so I probably logged off of the server wrong and it like broke or something. So we'll probably just have to restart, which is completely fine because we didn't get very far. This game is very slow to start, but once you get started, it's very fun. Oh boy, nighttime's coming. This is one complaint I have about the game. Like the mapping of some of the colonists, it's a little messed up. Like he went from here, he walked all the way around, went in there, when he could have just right there. Like, what is the point? Oh, this is another cool thing that they kind of added. So the banner now gives you a safe radius. So zombies will not spawn in that green zone, but they spawn outside of the green zone in the red, which is kind of cool because with the new science update, you can put down the science lab and learn different sciences. So, and one of them is to increase the banner. So you can, I think, up to quadruple the span of the banner. So you can imagine like imagine this space times 4 each way, and then completely filled in. Like you could build a pretty seriously big colony. So yeah, it's pretty interesting to me. Oops. I'll go ahead and place down some torches. Just in random areas right now, since this is just a flat surface and I don't want it to just be dim. In here, I don't really know where to put the torches down here. I just put one up there. You can actually kill the zombies in the new update. I forgot to mention that. Which it works fine for these lower level ones, but trust me, once you get like the green colored ones or the red ones, they're getting, they start to get pretty serious to where like you will be overpowered if you don't have enough guards. So, yeah. With the conclusion of the roof to the first level, I think I'm gonna end this episode. I don't want it to get too long and get really boring because I know that this game is pretty boring to watch at first. But hopefully you guys do enjoy this little let's play that I'm gonna be doing. I will be doing some off-screen building just so that it's a little bit more entertaining. I hope you guys don't have a problem with that. So yeah, I'll go ahead and keep playing. Build on and expand a little bit, not too much so you don't miss too much, but I'll go ahead and add on so you guys don't have to watch me, just do basic, simple stuff that's kind of boring and everything. So yeah, thank you for watching. please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay tuned for something probably later tonight. I hope to post this and maybe even post another video tonight if likes gets on early enough, which would be really nice. So yeah, stay tuned, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.